Before we begin this video, I just wanted to make a note that I was a Kickstarter backer of this project. I don't believe I have any bias in presenting this, however, I wanted to make sure that you were well informed that I was, in fact, in some way involved with this project, even in a minor regard. So this is the trailer for an upcoming game. It does not have a release date yet. It's called Kingdom Come Deliverance. It is by a company called Warhorse Studios. They are a company out of the Czech Republic, and they did a Kickstarter for this about a year and a half ago, I believe. And I did kickstart it. I thought it looked really interesting. It's very ambitious, but it is a role-playing game with no magic, actually set in the Middle Ages. And their goal is to have realistic detail in all aspects. And it does take over a rather large area, not an entire world, but as you can see there, a 16 square kilometer landscape. It is based on some of the landscape details that are actually in the surrounding lands where they are actually doing the development of this game. It does use the CryEngine, and it looks fantastic in my opinion, keeping in mind that this is all really alpha. I believe they are on their 4th version of the alpha as of the making of these trailers. And they really have paid a lot of attention to just kind of getting the details right in a lot of ways. As you can see, it's a pretty comprehensive list of activities you can be involved in this game. Riding horses, doing some basic quests, exploring, alchemy, a lot of things that really do seem ambitious. This one certainly, the 15th century battle. Here, if this is actually in-game when they release, it'll really be something very, quite amazing, I think, very unique. And if it looks this good, it would be that much better. It's really hard to speak to whether or not this game will be everything it's promising to be, but from what I have seen, it does look really fantastic. Dungeons and no dragons is their tagline. So they're saying it's a summer 2016. One of the features that they are currently really speaking to in some of their other videos, which I will actually link below, is their sword combat, which is, of course, their goal is to make it as historically accurate as possible within the confines of a video game, which is a very ambitious goal, and we have seen that from other companies out there. The one that comes to mind is another one that I did kickstart called Clang, which was actually a Neil Stephenson project, and that was also, unfortunately, a little bit of a Kickstarter horror story. But they look like they're doing a really, really good job at implementing sword combat. Now, from what I have heard, they do actually have that available in the most recent alpha release, and as a Kickstarter backer, I do have access to that, so I might end up taking a look at that and seeing how well it works actually in practice. But I am really, really looking forward to a game like this that really takes all aspects of kind of the medieval recreation in the game world very seriously. And we've seen games in the past that have tried to do this. Mount and Blade, War of the Roses, and Chivalry, to name 3 that I can think of, and all 3 are actually good in their own right, but they really don't focus on sword combat, in my opinion, in the right way. So I am very interested to see just how well this works. But anyway, there is a preview of Deliverance, Kingdom Come. I think it is well worth checking out, keeping an eye on, and hopefully come summer 2016, we will have a really, really fun game for all of the medieval lovers out there. So yeah, I hope this will be as good as it promises.